you're learning at this point of time, then you won't be able to cover everything. That would be very messy. Okay. So try
Okay.
to attempt that assessment that will benefit for the current state for you as well. Because at this point of time, if you are learning polynomials, and if you are not going to retain it, that would be very difficult to understand, like to cover it up after some time. Okay, so that's why just whenever there is an assessment, try to attempt it. Even if it is wrong, that doesn't matter, but try to attempt it at least. If you're not going to attempt it, then wrong or right is the second thing of the case. Okay.
Okay.
So there is an assessment of this zero of the polynomial. Okay, just a second. Okay, Adil. So now tell me, Adil, how many zeros are there in this part, in this first part?
No zeros.
Yes, Adil?
No zeros.
No zeros. Very good. Because it is not intersecting at any point at x-axis. How many are there?
One.
One. How many are there?
Three.
Yes, Adil?
Three.
1, 2, and 3. Okay, now in this example,
Two.
in this,
Four.
1, 2, 3, and 4. In this example, tell me.
Five.
5. So let's take this 1, 2, and 3. It is only 3, Adil. Why are you saying 5? Yes, Adil.
It's three.
It's 3 now, because only
Yes.
intersecting at x-axis 3 times. So this is the graphical representation of polynomials. So like the number of times the graph will cut the x-axis or touch the x-axis, the number of zeros will be there. Is that clear?
Yes.
Any doubt?
No.
Okay. So after this, basically, Adil, there is one more method to identify the zero of the polynomial. That's called factorization method. If there is an equation of polynomial, like expression of polynomial is given, you have to find out what are the factors of this polynomial. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. So let's take one example from the NCERT exercise. How will you do that? Basically, x square plus 10. So Adil, can you solve, like, can you factorize this thing? Can you tell me how do we factorize it?
First, we have to
Yes,
find the
Adil?
value of zero.
Adil,
The
please try
value
to
of
speak a little
x.
bit louder. Your voice is very low. I'm not able to hear whatever you are saying. Your voice is very low.
Could you do it for?
Adil, it's still not here, audible.
Can you do it?
Yes, yes. If you can do it. I'm giving you 1 minute to solve it. Solve it down.
Okay.
Is Adil done?
It's minus
Adil, tell
2
me. How did you
minus
now
5.
tell me first steps? How did you solve it?
X square plus 7, x square plus 5x plus 2x.
Okay, basically you have split it down. The middle term split. Very good.
Plus 10 equals to 0.
10x. So basically we split them. So as we have like the addition should be equal to the middle term, and thus multiplication of both these terms should be equal to a and this and this. Yes or no?
Yes.
Very good, Adil. Very good. P of
Mm,
x is equals to, now take common x
X,
from here,
x plus 5
x plus 5
plus 2 x
into
plus 5.
x plus 5, and what is common here? Plus of
2.
2. 2 into x and 2 into 5 plus 10. So this would be, if I take x plus 5 common from here, what we will get? You get x plus 2. Is this clear?
Yes.
So that's the thing you have done in the solution in your copy.
Yes.
Very good. So now, Adil, if you have to find out the zeros of the polynomial, you just have to equate both the factors to 0. X plus 5 is equals to 0, and x plus 2 is equals to 0, which means that value of x is minus 5 and minus of 2. Is that clear?
Yes.
Is that clear, Adil?
Yes.
Very good. So basically, whenever you find out, like whenever you have to find the zeros of the polynomial or the factor of the polynomial, you just have to factor it down, factorize it, and equate them to 0 to find the zeros of the polynomial. Is that clear, Adil?
Okay.
I'm
Yes.
giving you one more to solve it. Just let me know whenever when. Just a second. Let me take one example. So it's saying this. Adil, solve it, please, to find the zeros of the polynomial. Yes, Adil, done.
Yes.
Just a second. So what you have done in this example? Tell me,
First,
how did you factorize it?
x square plus 2x minus 4x minus 8
X square
plus 2x
plus 2x.
minus 4x minus 8.
Very good. You will get x
And
plus
then
2 here, and x plus 2 will be here. Why? Because we have taken minus 4 as common.
yes,
So it would be x of plus 2 and x minus 4. And what we need to do, if we have to get the zero value of zeros, so you will say that x plus 2, 0, and x minus 4 is equals to 0, which is basically, so x is
minus 2.
equals to minus 2 and 4. If you are if you do you like if you have doubt that this might be wrong, so you can put the value, any of the value, into the polynomial expression. If the expression becomes 0, so it is basically correct. Is that
Okay.
clear?
Yes.
Any doubt, Adil?
No.
Okay, very good. So Adil, let's like this is the example basically. So let's do the relationship between coefficient and the some of the questions. Just a second. Let's solve one more question so that it would be a much more practice. I have this question which is 6x squared. Sample. Six x squared minus 7x minus 3. Okay, so I'll solve it down there. Adil, done?
Yes.
Adil?
Yes.
Yes, Adil. Tell me, what are the factors? Basically, how did you split it?
X in 6x square
Yes.
minus 9x plus
Minus
2x
9x plus
2x
2x minus 3. Very good. So it would become not 6,
3x
3x, and x minus
2x minus
3.
3.
And how? Yes, Adil?
Yes, x minus 3.
Just a second. We have missed something. So 2x will be there, na?
Yes.
Let's see. So what will we get common here? Plus 1 will be
1.
common here. 2x minus 3, which is 3 of x plus 1, the first factor, and 2x minus 3, the second factor. Is that clear, Adil?
Yes. Yes.
And what we need to do, 2x minus 3 is equals to 0, and 3x plus 1 is equals to 0. So 2x minus 2x is equals to 3. So x is equals to 3 by 2, and x is equals to minus of 1 by 3. Is that clear, Adil?
Yes.
Any doubt?
No.
Sure.
Yes.
So let's start the next topic. Okay, relationship between zeros and Adil, have you sent the syllabus of your school on the official number?
I will today.
Yes, Adil?
I will send it today.
Okay, send it there so that I can have the idea. Okay, so basically, Adil, so let me write it down. How, like this is, so there is a relation as well to find the zeros of the polynomial with the coefficient itself of the polynomial. So this is the general form of polynomial, quadratic polynomial, and this is called coefficient of x squared. This is called coefficient of x, and this is called constant, or you can say coefficient of x to the power 0, because x to the power 0 is 1.
Okay.
Is that clear, Adil?
Yes.
It is called coefficient. You can say it as constant term as well, or you can say that coefficient of x to the power 0, because 1 is there. If it is multiplying, so c into 1 is 1 c na. So basically it can be written as c into x to the power 0. So x to the power 0. Okay, so that's why I was saying that it is also can be called as x coefficient of x to the power 0. Yeah. So one more thing is that, so zeros, so it is a quadratic polynomial, Adil. So we can have we will be having 2 zeros.
Yes.
Yes, na? If the polynomial is quadratic, we will be having 2 zeros. Yes or no?
Yes.
Let's name the zeros as alpha and beta. Let alpha and beta be the zeros of the polynomial. Is that clear, Adil?
Yes.
So first relation is sum of zeros, which is sum of zeros can be written has the relation between coefficient as minus b upon a, which means that if you take negative of b and basically the ratio of b and a with a negative sign, it would give you alpha plus beta. Sum of zeros, because alpha is 1 0 and beta is another 0. So if you add them, basically you will get the relation between the coefficient as minus b upon a. Is that clear, Adil?
Yes.
Okay, so next relation between is product of zeros, which is c upon a, which is equals to alpha into beta. Is that clear, Adil?
Yes.
Okay. So now, Adil, what can I say is, let's write down here. Px is equals to ax square plus bx plus c. So Adil, can I divide this equation by a?
Yes.
Okay, dividing the px by a. So basically, what will you get? Px will be equals to x square. Yes or no, Adil?
Yes.
And this will be equals to bx upon a plus c by a. Is that clear, Adil? Is there
Yes.
anything which I've done like unique?
No.
That's the thing, the division, normal division. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yeah. So now Adil, tell me one thing. Can I write this term as x square minus of minus b upon a x plus c by a? Minus of minus will become automatically positive. Basically, I've just break it down the positive sign into minus and minus. Adil, is this clear?
No.
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 Okay. Basically, if there is a minus sign, Adil, and minus is there, what will be the answer? Minus 3 or plus 3?
Plus.
Plus 3. Na? So that's the same thing which I've done. If I remove this bracket, minus and minus will become positive. Is that clear, Adil?
Okay. Yes.
Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. So can I write as x square minus b upon a as minus b upon a as alpha plus beta?
Yes.
Yes or no, Adil? And
Yes.
c upon a as
That's going to be.
plus alpha into beta. Adil, is that clear to you?
Yes.
Any doubt?
No.
Sure.
Yes.
Is it somewhat like middle term split?
Yes.
Somewhat like na? Middle term is
Yes.
split into two parts. Adil, is that clear?
Yes.
Any doubt? So it is the general expression with root zeros of the following. Is that clear, Adil?
Yes.
So in some of the questions, you will be given the sum of the zeros and the product of the zeros. And after that, you have to find out the equation, the polynomial expression. Okay, so let's do one question so that you can understand how is it implemented basically. Is this visible to you?
Yes.
Yes, sir. So now, Adil, the question, let's understand what the question is saying basically. So it's saying that find a quadratic polynomial, the sum and product of whose zeros are minus 3 and 2. So basically, it is saying that alpha plus beta is equals to minus 3 and alpha into beta is equals to 2. Yes or no, Adil? So
Yes.
you can write the equation as of polynomial p of x is equals to x square minus alpha plus beta x plus alpha into beta. Is that clear?
Yes.
What you need to do, you just have to place the value. That Adil, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so x square minus, what is the value of this? Alpha plus beta? Minus 3.
Minus 3.
X is there, alpha into beta is 2. So it is x square plus 3x plus 2. Is that clear, Adil?
Yes.
So, okay, so this is the first approach. Second approach is that alpha plus beta is equals to minus b upon a. Adil, is this clear to you, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, na? And it is equals to minus 3 basically. Yes or no? So it can be written as minus 3 upon 1, yes or no?
Yes.
So which means that B is equals to 3, A is equals to 1. Is this, am I right?
Yes.
Anything which is not clear?
No.
Okay. Alpha into beta can be written as C by A, which is equals to 2. So 2 by 1.
Yes.
So which is basically C is equals to 2. And already we have 1, A equals to 1.
Yes.
So you can basically, if you write the equation as Bx is equals to Ax square plus Bx plus C. So you can write A is 1. So x square will be as it is. B value is 3 plus 3x. C value is 2. Sorry, not C, it's 2. Yes, Adil, tell me, is there anything which is not clear in this approach?
No.
Any doubt?
No.
Sure.
Yes.
All the two approaches are clear to you.
Yes.
It is a basically you can use this approach as well. You can use this approach as well. Like none of the approach is wrong, or like in any of the approach, your teacher is not going to deduct your marks. So you can use any of the approach. Okay. So basically
Okay.
you have done nothing, but you have deduced the general expression, basically this formula by general expression, yes or no? We have divided by A, yes or no?
Yes.
You have done nothing but no? It's the nothing but it's already saying that B by A minus B by A is alpha plus beta. So we have just put the value of alpha plus beta in place of minus B by A.
Yes.
Yes, now. So that's also applicable, and that's also applicable. Both the approaches are there. You can do any of them, which is in which you are comfortable. Go ahead with any of them. I've given you two approaches. Is that clear, Adil?
Yes.
Any doubt?
No.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. So let me take one more example here. So question is saying that, okay. So Adil, I'm giving you one more example. So question is basically saying alpha plus beta is given as alpha plus beta is 1 by 4 and alpha into beta is minus 1. Can you find the polynomial for me?
Yes.
Yeah, try it at least. If not, we will be solving together. Yes, Adil, done.
It will be x square minus
Yes,
1
just a
by
second.
4
Just a second. Yes, Adil, what is the polynomial expression according to yourself?
x square minus 1 by
X
4
square minus
1 by 4
1 by 4x
plus minus 1.
minus 1 basically. Plus minus will be minus.
Yes.
I'm just giving you one more thing. If you add minus and minus, you will get minus. Okay. If you subtract minus and minus, you will get plus. Got it? Basically, it
Yes.
depends. It depends. Basically, this term will be positive here. Okay, so this term will positive here. Got it?
Yes.
Okay, if you add plus and plus, you will get plus. And plus minus will be basically minus. Got it?
Yes.
And minus plus plus is equals to minus. Have you got this? What I'm trying
Yes.
to say, basically, if this is minus 3 minus 5, it would be minus 8. If this is minus 3 minus of minus 5, it would be plus of 2 because minus of 5 will become positive. Got it?
Yes.
Okay, let me raise this. So what you can do to simplify a little bit, you can multiply this term by 4. So it would be
Yes.
4x square minus of x minus 4. Yes or no?
Yes.
Is it yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, let's do one more example because this is the last topic of this chapter. Okay, so I want that we should practice a little bit more about this. Just a second. Alpha plus beta is equals to 0. Alpha beta is equals to root 5. Can you solve this?
Yes.
Solve it down. Adil, do you have RD Sharma?
No.
You don't like you don't solve RD Sharma?
No.
Okay. Okay, no issues. No issues. Like if you after NCRT and PYQ question, like basically questions which I give you from the practice assignments are basically PYQs. Okay, so after that, if you do some questions of RD, so that would be great. Like you will score a very good score in the CBSE boards. Not more not very much question from RD, just a little bit portion of RD which are not in the NCRT. The type of questions which are not in the NCRT. NCRT has very limited questions, but in RD there has the variety is there. Okay, so
Okay.
if possible, try to solve RD Sharma unique questions of RD. Okay,
Okay.
I'm suggesting it would be better for you. You will score your improvement will be very much very good if you solve a little bit about questions of addition.
Okay.
Okay. Solve it here.
I can't find that one.
Yes, Adil?
I can't find that one.
Adil, your voice is not clear.
I can't find that one.
Okay. So now Adil, alpha plus beta is 0. So just put this value here and put this value here. So x square minus 0 x plus root 5. So this would be basically x square plus of root 5. Is that clear, Adil?
Yes.
Okay, so last question of this class, solve it, and then we will be ending the class, and the chapter will also be completed. So one more example, it is, just a second, root alpha plus beta is equals to root 2, alpha beta is equals to 1 by 3. Okay, solve it. Adil done?
Yes.
Yes, Adil?
Yes.
Okay,
X
just a
square.
second. Just a second, let me write down the p of x minus alpha plus beta into alpha into beta. So x square will be here. So what will be the alpha plus beta is what? Root 2
Minus root.
plus alpha into beta is 1 by 3. Yes or no? So it
Yes.
would be x square minus root 2 x plus 1 by 3. So it is equals to basically, if you multiply it with 3, the fraction will get cancelled.
Yes.
So 3x square minus 3 root 2
Minus 3 root plus 1.
plus of 1. So this is our polynomial. Is that clear?
Yes.
So Adil, so that's the end of the basically the end of the chapter. So I have sent you some homework as well. Okay. So dear, try to solve those questions because they are PYQ questions and they are those questions are gonna help you a lot. Okay.
Okay.
So they are very important questions. PYQ, as you know that CBSE always gives previous year questions as it is. Okay. So previous year questions are the important questions for the practice. So that's why I've shared the homework for polynomials in form of PYQs. So I practice them and revert the PDF solution PDF on the official number so that I can check whether you have done it or right or wrong.
Okay.
Because like almost one chapter has been completed, but I didn't receive any PDF from your side yet. That's not that's not a good thing. At least try. Whether it is drawing unless and like other one more thing. Now tell me, if you are writing an exam, okay, and if the teacher doesn't check the copy, how would you know that how much you have got? After checking, you will, and basically you will get the proper idea, exact idea how much did you score.
Yes.
Yes, na? So unless and until you are not going to give me the homework, revert the homework to me, how would I know that you are doing it correctly? If there is any mistake and same mistake happens in the exam, so what would happen? Your marks will be cut. Yes or no?
Yes.
So that's not a good thing now. For school exams, you are going to cut your marks on your own. So that's not a good thing at all. Okay. So do one thing, at least try to give the attempt for the examples. If you are having any doubt, I'm there. At least ask me. I'm here. Did I say anything to you that I'm not going to tell you anything? I said, even the doubt is a very basic doubt. I will tell you. At least ask. At least try to attempt it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That would be very beneficial and very good for you if you try to solve the homework. Because if you try to practice that, you are going to score good marks in the school exams. Because maths is all about practice. Like covering theory and all types of numerical is the only thing which we can do in this class, because we have very short limited time, right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
We have to do everything. We have to cover the theory. We have to cover every numerical. Yes or no?
Yes.
So that's why, dear, please practice the questions and revert the solution PDF. Like some of the questions will be there that you will not be able to solve them on the first attempt. You will have doubt on in some of the question. So unless and until you are not going to ask, so how will you tackle those questions in exams? Same if same kind of questions appears in your exam. Yes or no?
Yes.
So that's why, dear, please attempt the homework. Please attempt the basically the assessment as well. Assessment is active of the zeros of the polynomial. Okay, go
Okay.
ahead and give the assessment. Only half an hour assessment is there. Like for only half an hour, the assessment will be active. It won't take it would be completed in 15 to 20 minutes hardly.
Where did you send the homework?
Yes, Adil.
Where did you send the homework?
You will get the homework on WhatsApp official number.
Okay.
Okay, there's a question list. You will get the questions on the app. Practice assignments. PDF is relation between coefficient and zeros of the polynomial. The number of I have marked the number of questions, so you will just go through that questions. If you practice all the questions, that's a very good thing. But I have which questions which I have marked according to this topic.